This is the final video for Tuesday. I hope you all have been watching everything. If not, here's your first chance to watch. Now, fellow geekists, let's talk about geek rumors and my thoughts and predictions on what's going on. First, let's start with the elephant in the room. Apparently, Fox was talking to Marvel. Now, it was a very hinted, very hinted. We don't know. They could be talking. They could not be talking. They're very keeping it secret. But basically, Fox is kind of what someone speculated, and I'm going with their speculation. It sounds pretty plausible. What Sony has done with Marvel for Spider-Man is probably phenomenal. It's probably brought Spider-Man back into the top of the fray. He was probably the best part about Marvel Civil War. So, Captain America Civil War. Let's think about this. Fox has been doing not so good with their movies. Deadpool is probably the best Fox movie that they've had. All their X-Men movies make them money, but it's not really been fan service. I mean, this new movie, they're finally getting kind of more comic booky with the fans. And Fantastic is just, utter shit. They haven't done a good Fantastic Four for I don't know how long. So, who knows how they would team up these worlds or universes, but Fox may be looking to Marvel to figure out how to make them more money, which would be great to make them more money. I would love to hear more money being made, but not more money to be made. Basically, I would love to see more stuff that these universes together and these characters can actually meet each other. I don't know if it'll ever be in foreseeable future, but it would be great to see maybe something go on with the multiverses and stuff like that. Since DC's doing it on television, Marvel's had a plethora of multiverses for I don't know how long, because they're just like a comic book. Now, let's go to the next one. Inhumans movie in trouble. Now, for a while, the Inhumans movie was slated to come right after Infinity Gauntlet, or Infinity War, whatever the hell it's going to be titled. But now it's been slated, it's gone. No one knows if the movie has been completely canned, or if they're kind of being sketchy on it. Now, I personally hope that it hasn't been canned, because I would really like to see the Inhuman royal family be done. I know that Fox and Marvel had a talk apparently a long time ago about claiming some other stuff, but I know the Inhumans would be more or less be better to be introduced with the Fantastic Four, but the Inhumans have been going through a lot of changes, and it would be really great to see the Inhumans done. Now, granted, I know on the TV scope, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is basically talking about Inhumans, Kree, and everything under the sun, but they still have not talked about the royal family. The royal family is pretty much a black sheep right now. No one knows about them. I want to see Black Bolt. I want to see Medusa. I want to see Gorgon. I want to see Trident. I want to see these people. But it's maybe in trouble, so let's hope and pray, geeks. Let's hope and pray, fellow geeks, that this is not true. Alright, TV-verse, DC Universe change up. Flashpoint has happened. Now, Stephen Amell basically hinted that things might be drastically changed in the Arrowverse, which will probably bring fans to a great thing, because even I was a little bit over the Felicity opera going on, what's going on. I mean, they killed Laura Lance, which was really weird, the Black Canary, but then they had Earth 2 Black Canary, who actually has the Canary Cry. She's called Black Siren, or some shit like that, I don't know. Flash has been getting better, and Arrow's been slowly degrading, which is weird. What they need to really figure out about Arrow is they need to make Arrow Green Arrow. Stephen Amell could be a great Green Arrow, but they're trying to make him super brooding. They're talking about bringing some new changes and new things into the fray. There was apparently a hint that they might introduce Dick Grayson on the show. He might pop in, which would be great. They haven't really hinted that Gotham might be in this DC universe, but since Supergirl has moved over, I would see that maybe Gotham might do it. I don't know. It'd be great to see a young Dick Grayson and them just hinting at Batman, because they haven't hinted at very many any cities besides Central City and Star City, or Starland City. It'd be great to hear some other stuff done. I know that they hint at Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, because in The Flash, you had the phone from Earth 2 that had all their names on it. I would like to see Dick Grayson, as you can see, on the show. He would be great to be introduced. I think it'd be great if Stephen Amell's Green Arrow went to Bloodhaven. He's already talked about he went to Bloodhaven, so he's not in Gotham per se. You can introduce Bloodhaven, and it'd be great to see maybe a detective who goes vigilante at night. That would be perfect. That would be Dick Grayson. It'd be perfect. So hopefully the DC change will be good. I know that Flash still looks like it's going to be great. Supergirl's coming over, and we're going to have a Superman who's done by Teen Wolf Star, which he was actually probably the best part of Teen Wolf whenever I watched it. Yes, people got me to watch it, and it was actually good because they added a lot of different supernatural stuff, and they actually did it pretty good justice. MTV's first show that literally did not have too much teen drama, and it actually had something that was better. It was also 10 times better than Twilight because the werewolves were 10 times better, and also, I don't even know if they have introduced vampires yet or not. Be great if they did. Okay, let's talk about the final thing, and that is Spider-Man Homecoming rumors. Apparently, there's been a costume leak showing that the mask is a little less like CG'd and more a actual costume. Costume still looks the same, per se. Web shooters are now not on the outsides of his suit. They look like they're on the inside of the suit, which is perfect. He still has the spider belt with the web fluids and stuff like that. So the other thing is Michael Keaton has been cast, so I predict that he's going to be Vulture. It'd be great. He fits the thing for Adrian Toomes. I don't know how they're going to do the whole youth and old kind of thing. I would also like to see some other villains, minor villains, kind of put in there. It'd be really great. Let's have Adrian Toomes as the big villain, and have him face a lot of like other villains. Shocker would be a really good one to see. Some other low villains. Maybe introduce Prowler later on. Supposedly Donald Glover's been cast, and I don't think that he's going to be Miles Morales. I highly doubt they would put Miles Morales in this early for Spider-Man. I don't know how it's going to go. I know that they're filming it, and it should be a great movie, so a lot of the speculations have kind of been... There's like a couple of speculations with Michael Keaton, and there's another guy who's been cast as a villain. We don't know how many villains there are going to be, but it seems like they're all introducing them as young villains. And also a big thing it looks like is they're not going to kill his villains. They're not going to do the stereotypical, super villain thing. We kill them at the end. Good wins. Triumphs. Bad loses. They're actually going to have his villains stay alive, which is great because that'll help Spider-Man's movies be very, very more diverse compared to all the rest of them. So far, we only have the Avengers, and yeah. But let's segue in from Marvel to that. Thor Ragnarok looks like it's going to be a kick-ass movie. We are going to have the Incredible Hulk in it. We're going to have a new love interest. We're going to have tons of story elements just thrown in. Tom Holland has been saying that this part of Loki is the best he has ever done. And Chris Hemsworth is so stoked for this movie because he has been wanting to do Thor justice. We're actually going to see a ton of stuff happen that we've never seen happen. There also might be a cameo from Guardians of the Galaxy, which another thing is Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of hinting at who the dad is. So I don't know who that's going to be. I'm pushing for either an Eternal or Adam Warlock. But I don't know if Adam Warlock will be in it, and also, I'm really pushing for the talk that Fox and Marvel had, and hopefully they got Silver Surfer back, because seeing him fly through the cosmos would be amazing. But anyway, guys, that was my Geek Rumors video. This is the last video of Tuesday. You will see me again tomorrow on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have some good stuff to talk about in the one video. If you like this video, please leave me a like and a comment below. And if you want to see more videos, click on the little station, the G, and go look at all the other videos that I have done. Besides that, geeks, this is your Ginger Geek is saying, stay frosty and stay cool.